Hello everyone, I'm Extra-Cheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails in the Sky Part 60. In the previous video, we went to go talk to Dr. Professor Russel, who proceeded to turn off all the lights in the city for like 4 seconds, and everyone won't shut up about it. They're like, oh no, my lights went out for a little bit. Get over it, it ain't that big a deal. Now we're going to the factory to talk to Professor R once again. The old Dr. Light himself. Oh, hello, man. It's been a busy morning so far. I've been running around dealing with people's complaints. They mistook yesterday's blackout for their orbits malfunctioning. I guess living in an industrial city doesn't necessarily mean people know orbital tech very well.
What to pick, what to pick. There's so much here.
There is. Some of it's even not ass, Tita. Some of it's even not ass. Most of it ass. I mean, it's not what I need. Not the stuff that I need, Tita. Oh, do I even want to open your slot? Not really.
Please come again.
It's like, I don't know. The only real reason to open your slot is to get Saint, right? That would be like the main thing we would want. What are we? So right now, this is line 2. So line 2 has no water, no wind, needs more mirage. Basically impossible. For us to get what we need.
They all look nice.
There's so much here.
This, yeah, that's just regular space.
Please come again.
Okay. You can just say that you hate me.
Can
You can't.
There's so much here.
Can I craft into EP cut 3s? No.
Please come again.
Whatever. Hello, Tita and Bracers. Last night's shutdown was a shocker, wasn't it? I feel like Professor Russell, he's in the workshop on the 3rd floor. I'm sure he's eagerly awaiting for someone to come help him. Yeah, because even if we got like a second heal, you would still be missing Mirage. I mean, I guess we could just have you be an attacker.
No, Estelle.
What the fuck? What do you mean, no, Estelle? I'm trying to go back and talk to my fucking peeps over at Airleddon. First, check the conveyor to make sure everything's good after yesterday. Once that's done, could you check the equipment outside just in case? Got it, no problem. I'll start by checking the conveyor then. Very dependably, a very attractive man. I'll be sexily checking the conveyor. You like my hard hat? It shows that I'm a forward-thinking person who cares about his own safety and will be around for quite some time to be there for you in your times of need or distress or just to chat, even if you're in a perfectly good mood. Oh, good morning. Morning, Mr. Murdoch. Good morning. Last night's blackout caused quite a fuss. I've been swamped with complaints all day long. People sure are harsh. It's not like anything of this is your fault. Our apologies, Mr. Murdoch. The whole incident is our responsibility. Oh no, don't worry. You kids have got nothing to apologize for. These kind of accidents do happen every now and again during experiments. In you and Professor Russell's case, it's more the rule than the exception. Speaking of the old guy, is he here? Ah, yes, he's been here since early morning. He's just buzzing about. I'm sure he could use some help, so you should go see him right away. He's on his workshop in the 3rd floor. Workshop on the 3rd floor, got it. Do you have any barrels on the 3rd floor? Asking for a friend? Oh, Tata! Wait a sec. What is it? Here's EP cut 3 quartz just for you, with 1 extra mirage, and here's another heal quartz. Everything you need to be able to cast Saint. Make absolutely sure the professor doesn't do anything too extreme. Something like that blackout happens again, we'll have to suspend all experiments. Please excuse us. Please make sure the professor doesn't do anything too extreme. Something like the blackout last night happens again, we'll have to suspend all experiments. We do have an attack 3 that we could give you. This... I mean, what... Gives the anti-sept. I mean, it's either that or a break. I think the chance for confusion is okay. And I mean, Chaos Brand in theory is quite strong, but you know, if you're the type that needs that sort of thing. You know there's a Hertz Volume 3? Because I don't want to start reading it and the 3rd volume's not out yet, you know? I wouldn't want to get cliffhangered. I can't really do some research on what might have caused last night's phenomenon. Bookshelves are a mess, as usual. It's all because that Constance girl never tidies up around here. How can she keep collecting paychecks without doing any work at all? I mean, you're the guy who made a airship that don't got an engine. Hey, Constance! You ever feel like actually doing your job? Look at this messy archive, books and paper all over the place. Can't wait till he sees like a real archive, man. It's a lot more dirty than this. Mr. Igor over there is always harping on about something or another. No wonder he's still single at his age. Oh, wait, that... Tomorrow's cooking? I already read that shit, partner. I sure would love to read about whatever it is in the barrels, but can't do it. Can't do it. Like the stairs, a little extra cardio. You know, we've been slacking here lately. I'm actually gonna skip the 3rd floor and come back in a second. So that we don't have to backtrack down there. Well, I guess we don't have to backtrack down there, but it actually doesn't save any time at all. Or nothing, shut up. Well, okay, kind of, because we'd have to talk to everyone on the 3rd floor, then go to the 4th and 5th, and then go back to the 3rd. Whereas now we just get to skip the 3rd and only go there the one time. Hey, yesterday's phenomenon was fascinating, wasn't it? Almost as fascinating as this tomato. Yeah, it's exhibited effects similar to orbital field interference, but, well, it certainly was a phenomenon known to science. People are wailing about a disaster, but isn't it crucial for a researcher to study such secrets of the universe? What do you think, Tita? I don't want to eat your tomatoes. I'm excited by the phenomenon too. As expected of Professor Russell's granddaughter. You're clearly in a different league from someone like Terry. People are wailing about a disaster. I think, okay, there's at least a few people. Some of the worst people in the world agree with me. I don't know what that means. Man, last night's blackout was a shocker. I was rushing to finish a prototype when suddenly the room went pitch black. I was almost glued the shoe to my desk by mistake. Ah, yes. If only I could actually read this shit, I would probably be able to make a scientific breakthrough. Fortunately, it's written in an arcane language known as what the fuck is this Anise? Yeah, girl.
Let's go.
Joshua, translate. Joshua, translate! It has been a while indeed. How have you fared? My friend. There's an implied my friend in that. That was just regular Yango. Going too far. Yeah. Good morning. I heard everyone had a rough night. That's like a really good joke, by the way, that the cat actually does seem to follow the cat talk for dummies. Is everything okay, Dr. Miriam? Well, the medical office wasn't affected at all, so it was quiet here. But others in the factory seemed to be running around all throughout the night. Antoine was sleeping on one of the beds here this morning. Poor soul, probably couldn't find a quiet place to sleep. Who's what the cat remembers you and you don't remember the cat, Estelle? Don't worry, no. Apologies for our friend. He's the cat over there. He's been living at the central factory for as long as I can remember. Not even anyone's pet, but everyone at the factory helps take care of him. So in a way, he's everyone's cat, comrade? Exactly. I doubt he's interested in becoming a house cat anyway. If you see him around, be sure to give him some attention. Of course. Now that I told you all about him, so I should get to work. I assume you're in the middle of something too, Tito. Run away to go see Grandpa. Yeah, I believe Professor Russel's in the workshop on the 3rd floor. Came in early today. Workshop on the 3rd floor? Got it. Let's go. Thank you for your time, Dr. Miriam. Thought you obviously. It's been 2 seconds, lady. Is there anything in here that's like apologies for my rude ass friend? Not really seeing anything that's like apologies for my rude ass friend. Meow girl. I extend my apologies for my rude ass friend. We did enough walking. This time we get to take the elevator. Anybody out here? Anybody out here chilling?
Maybe I pulled one too many all-nighters.
Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking jump. They asked me about the project one more time. I'm gonna fucking do it. No, I have not even closer to a prototype. And a device that can let you talk to cats? It would seem like such a good thing, but then that stupid Cat Talk for Dummies came out and now everybody can talk to cats. Completely ruined my idea, my life's work. Hey there, good morning. Man, what a shock. When I came here this morning, the Capel core unit was actually working. Assuming nothing else goes wrong, it should be completely back to normal by the end of the day. I have no idea why it started working again, but I'm the classic, shut it off and turn it back on. See? That's rule number 1 or rule number 2 of science in effect. Sometimes shit just fucking works. When I came to this morning, Capel's core unit was suddenly working perfectly again. We tried all sorts of things to fix it yesterday, but none of them worked. What in the world happened here? Don't rush me, Tito. Let's check the roof, and then I think we're ready. We're ready! Man, look at that tower over there. It's looking positively crimson. Down. One more. Oh, getting dizzy. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Anybody on this floor? Yes.
I have to recheck the data.
Ah, the data, yes. Bro, do you have a moment? Sorry to bother when you're busy, but it's about Louise. She wanted to work on airships, right? I'd like to have her join the RSA's engine development team. What do you think? You've been our supervisor, so you know best. Louise is a full-fledged mechanic now. I think it's about time she took on a new challenge. I think it's a good idea. I'll go and ask the factory chief's permission right away. Louise, yeah, she's a brilliant researcher, but unfortunately she's lost her passion for orbital gun research. I think the transfer is a good idea. It'll be a great opportunity for her. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, I was kind of thinking, I was like, I remember the name Luis, but which one is Luis? But yeah, girl with the messy bed. She's a brilliant mechanic, and I think she's gained enough experience here. She should go to do what she wants. That'd be best of the factory, too. Hey, who stole my stuff? I guess it's a little different than up there. But part of it's the same. Last night's phenomenon was astonishing, wasn't it? As far as I know, it defies any existing theories of orbital energy. As a theorist myself, I find it incredibly fascinating. Like the gift of light that man had been gifted was shut out in an instant. The fires of humanity extinguished, as they say. That's the expression you make when you just, like, I don't know, destroyed something precious. He's like, ah, shit. I broke the central mainframe. Not another failure. Hey, Grandpa, we're here to help. Ah, Tita. And, you two. We're kind of curious. So, what are you up to now? As you can see, I'm attempting to cut through the frame of the Black Orbment with this machine. Proving to be quite that you ain't got, like, any lasers or nothing? How exactly? Seeing is believing. And, boop. Chainsaw attack! Oh, what's that? It's a circular saw. It's made of special alloy that can cut through almost anything. Oh, then it might... It stopped? Not again. This is basically what happened last night, but on a smaller scale. Well, just pick the saw up and start smashing. Can't shut it down that way. Seems this Black Orbment has the ability to shut down any orbits trying to interact with it. Appears to work on all kinds of orbits, not just the lights. Oh. But Grandpa, won't it spread like it did last night? Great point, my dear. It seems this orbital shutdown spreads to other active orbits within a specific range, which is about 5 arc. It also means that if there aren't any active orbits in that range, it won't spread any further. Oh, is that how it works? I mean, we got orbits, so it should have spread from us to somewhere else. We're within 5 arc. Of course, knowing that still doesn't solve the problem. We can't look inside if it keeps shutting down the machine. Quite the predicament. Can't we just, like, cut it with manpower? Or in this case, Estelle power? You know, determination and a bit of violence. We can't do that, Estelle. Maybe you can't because you're not built for attack power. Give me some attack quartz and I'll whack it with a double S-ranked barrage. Special alloy cutter didn't even make a scratch, remember? Good point. That's why you need blunt force. It's got slash resistance, man. How about fire? You can chunk it in a furnace and watch it melt. That ruin whatever's inside. Yeah. Or maybe it would reveal the hidden words inscribed in it. Oh yeah. Wait a second, that might actually work. What? Like we could melt it down? No, that's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard. The biggest problem we have is that it uses orbital energy. We could modify the machine to run on something else. Modify the machine to run on something else? Is there even a way to do that? There sure is. It's called an internal combustion engine. A type of machine that generates energy by burning fuel. The concept existed for a long time. It's far less efficient than orbital engines. But we should be able to get a little machine up and running. I didn't know an engine like that even existed. See, now I understand how you got the idea from the word fire. Grandpa, I've never seen an internal combustion engine unit anywhere. I believe there's an old research unit somewhere in the central factory. Oh, and we'll also need to get fuel for it. Fuel? You mean oil? No! Must be a highly combustible liquid called gasoline. It's also used as a solvent, I believe. There's a decent supply stored here. It just might work. Alright, let's start modifying the machine. I'll help you, Grandpa. Is there anything we can do to help? Obviously not any technical stuff like Tita. Perhaps you could fetch me the internal combustion engine and the gasoline? I'm just gonna carry a fucking engine up here? I mean, I guess we are superheroes. They're a bit heavy, but I think bracers are strong enough to carry them both. Alright, leave it to us. Internal combustion engine and gasoline, got it. Can you tell us where they might be? Oh, 50 years in the past? Did you forget where they are? Afraid so? Oh, come on. Miss Estelle, the operations room might have info on where to find them. Operations room? The room on the 5th floor, the robot calculator's in there. All the information about the central factory is recorded there, so you should be able to find where the engine and gasoline are. Wow, never knew a place like that existed. Alright, then we're counting on you. Really now? Okay, fine, let's go to the operations room already. You should be able to find out where the internal combustion engine and gasoline are stored in the operations room on the 5th floor. What are you doing standing there? Hey, bring me the internal combustion engine and gasoline. Okay. Whoa, wait. Huh, so Luis is transferring. She always did want to work on the airship, so that's good news. Well, I can't afford to fall behind. Gotta get the new mobile gun ready for... Did you motherfuckers update? Did you all update, or did only some of you update? Yeah. I don't know if I can walk past. I don't know if I'd be able to head past without proccing. We gotta approach this smart, Estelle. We gotta hit it from the other angle. Oh, wait. Well, this was on the 4th floor. Well, this looks like it's for this. Oh, it says 5th floor. I thought they said 4th floor a second ago. Oh, no, she did say 5th floor. I just can't read or remember what I read. On the map. Okay, I guess that's why it looks like it's weird like that. It's because it's actually for the next floor. Usually they don't show up. You're not on the right elevation. Managed to complete the prototype. Now it's wait for testers to arrive. I should adjust the insole in the meantime. Hey, we gotta submit our research focus for the next term soon. What should we do? Any grand ideas? Right, not. I'm busy. Think of some yourself. Yikes, Terry's attitude's been awful lately. He works with such a brilliant colleague, but he never tries to learn from him. What a waste. Maybe we could work together and come up with some sort of tomato shoe. Some sort of shoe made out of the natural tomatoes. How was you two? Did you find Professor Russel? Yep, easy peasy. We're actually in the middle of helping him out now. We're on our way to the operations room to look some stuff up. Operations room? I hope that goes smoothly. There's been a lot of maintenance going on recently after all. Was there some kind of problem? Not really, it's just that it's a delicate machine, so a lot of work just to keep it running. Either way, you should go see for yourself. Are we gonna be okay? This suddenly feels ominous. Alright, see you later, Doctor. You go and see for yourselves, and the computer turns into a monster and we gotta fight it. You've already been to the 3rd floor, you idiot, you fool. But I mean, we may as well check the other factory floors. I assume the outside hasn't updated, just the factory, but we'll see. I can't find the book I need. Gotta keep stumbling on all kinds of interesting material that has nothing to do with what I'm working on. Yeah, this looks interesting. This one looks worth my time too. But where in tarnation is the actual book I'm looking for? Big busty beauties. Still can't find the book I need. Mine's never satisfied, and then my belly's hungry. Maybe I should have some lunch in a little bit. Looking for the damn hot shots. Can Mr. Igor read a book silently? Everyone knows that people should be quiet in places like these. Ah, Hugo. Heard the Clive from Milan turned down the role. It means we have to find someone else for the job. Not sure that's possible. Just write him back and say, hey, we'll like give you some faculty housing. You can bring your brother. Hell, just you can bring his friends too. This is a matter of national security. Sorry to bother when you're so busy, but I've got something to discuss with you regarding the RSA Orbital Engine Development Project. Basically, the long and the short of it is that we're fucked. Oh, hello, Bracers. Do you need something? I'm trying to go to someplace called the Operations Room? It's on the 5th floor.
Here to get your orbments adjusted?
Oh, hello. How about taking a look at some of our quartz? I don't mean to brag. We got a great lineup. There's a few updates. Or that or did I not come over this way? Students have a small shop of their own, like Bell Station in the city, a place with heart and soul, and ghost children. But it'd still be a business. That means we'd have to think about the management side of things as well. I don't remember. Well, no, we did walk over here because dude was like, they shut down the thing. The Westward route airliner departed right on schedule. Let's hope for another day of smooth, hassle-free flights. With the secret dialogue only the real ones are gonna find. Alright, it's about time for them to come back. Anything added to the bracer board?
Let's see.
We really should just go straight to Grandsla, because you guys don't really fucking need us. I know it's a lot of work, but please keep on helping the professor with these experiments. Now they hate me? Okay. I'm not going to check every house, but I'll check out. Okay, the fact that some of them are updated means we should probably check everywhere. What does Louise think I am? Oh yeah, we should definitely talk to her. She took her little sister home because she had work to do. Damn it, she's got way more free time than I do. Louise is acting kind of weird lately. She doesn't come in when I invite her to eat, and apparently she hasn't been out with her sister in a while. I think she's too stressed to think straight. This is tragic. I'm starting to get sick of the food here. Suppose if you eat something every day, you're bound to get tired of it sooner or later. I wish I could have something a bit more stimulating, you know? So I know I get tired of the favorite food if they had it every day. Oh man, just being picky, mind you. There's nothing wrong with my cockroach soup. More exciting dish, I've gone through all the traditional Zeiss cuisine recipes, and I think I do need to come with something new. Something that'll really get the people going. This doesn't seem like a place. Oh, never mind. Fuck me. Oh, no, famous hot spring later today. We're gonna stay there until we return to Grandsla. You liar! This isn't new. Might be some rare local specialty, so I might be able to shop there too. That one may be new. But I remember dude saying it. My wife won't be able to shop at the hot spring. It's something a fucking idiot would say. If you're like a silly fool, you might say that shit. Hey, Luis, aren't you supposed to be at work? It's really late by now. I had the paperwork and I asked Urus to take care of my little sister. Time to go to work. I still don't want to go. Same, girly, same.
Hey.
Little ghost child. Hey now, Knowles. How many times do I gotta remind you not to mess around with the stock too much? Didn't we agree we'd only organize the displays once a day? Eldest son is obsessed with rearranging the shelves. He'd spend the whole day at it if we let him. It's probably he's gotta deal with the grief and trauma of knowing that his brother died and still haunts the location. Now I just need to move this fish a little to the left and there! This place perfect again. Dad says I only need to reorganize the shelves once a day. But customers keep moving things, I gotta fix it, right? He's gone. He's unbounded. The ghost, he can move around the city at will now. He's growing more and more powerful as he gets tied to the land. Before you know it, the whole city will be under his spectral terror.
Hey, welcome.
Last night's orbital energy shutdown really caught me off guard. I heard that a special kind of quartz can cause a shutdown for a limited time in a small area. They keep lying to me. They say it's new dialogue. Nope. Wrong. Wrongo. Oh, we actually could have seen that you're not new from outside. Okay, just a couple more places to check. I asked my husband what happened if the orbits on an airship stopped working. Predictably enough, he couldn't give me an answer. I'm pretty sure it'd fucking crash. It's been so dull ever since we got back, but last night was exciting. The orbit stopped working and the whole city went dark. And I looked up, the stars are absolutely beautiful. It was weird too. I look at the sky all the time, but it felt so different then. It was almost like there were trails in it. You know, I bet there's a lot of things we think we see all the time that we haven't ever actually seen at all. Hey, that was kind of poetic. I mean, you're not wrong, girl. You're not wrong. I do like it when the random NPCs just like drop some fucking something like that. Like girl who on the bridge in Rouen. He was dropping just like fucking philosophy knowledge bombs on you the whole time. Now then, where to next? I'm a wanderer, you see. I don't have a fixed destination. I just let my feet and heart take me wherever they please as I search for the 8 gym badges. People as ice are always very busy, so they rarely visit the church. Father Victim tries to encourage them to visit other things, but I'm not so sure. I still believe the church is supposed to be a place for prayer. Father, I know you turned me down when I asked for you to investigate and do an exorcism on our house, but things are really getting strange and out of hand, Father. My whole family is terrified. At times, I can still hear my little boy's voice. And it's almost like he's always just right behind me. I still believe the church is supposed to be a place for prayer. Providing traditional medical treatment is an important duty of the chapel. It's not just that. Listening to people's concerns and educating children are also among the church's many tasks. I believe those contributions to society will be essential for the Septian Church to continue into the future. I understand why some people such as Sister Kiera want to preserve the chapel as a place of prayer. My view is that it should be a place where those in need may come for all kinds of support. Yeah, no, you're right. Excuse me, but could I ask you for some medicine again? My shoulders are terribly stiff. It's starting to give me headaches too. It's almost like when I'm sleeping, someone is attacking me. Some sort of presence. Times like these, I really appreciate the church. Mommy, are you okay? Maybe the orbital pressure in your shoulders is dropping. Okay, so are we done? Check, 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 check. Haters, haters. Alright, we got plenty of time to go pop on up to the 5th floor. Pop on up to the 5th floor. We got all kinds of stuff on the 5th floor, like a Terrence. Gonna fucking do it, man. I'm really gonna do it this time. Check out this room, so techy. I think we got the right place. Hello? Don't recognize you two. You need something from the operations room? Travis, by the way, technical supervisor here. Pleasure to meet you. Where'd the bracer go? We're here because Professor Russel asked us to look up something. Professor Russel? Not again. Don't tell me he's gotten into trouble again. The factory can't afford his bail this month. You know, things are really tight. The discretionary funds have, been tied up. The government funding's all tied up in the Queen birthday celebration. They said no science this year. Queen's got a birthday. And then we're like, but she has one every year. And they said, that's exactly the point. There's no money in the budget. Again, man, no one here trusts that old dude, huh? Well, he's undeniably a genius. After all, he did invent the Cabell system. But he's also one endless headache. Now his granddaughter Tita, she's a hard-working sweetheart. Hey, no more, we get it. But don't worry, it's not such a big deal this time. We'd just like to know where a few supplies are located here in the central factory. Phew, that's all? Yeah, that's easy. Alright, let me show you how to use the computer. So you start off by, you put your hands on there and you say, "Oh, great Dark Lord Capel, your humble follower beseeches you to bestow upon him a small fraction of your knowledge, oh great Lord." Now repeat that after me. The electrical device here is the orbital calculator, the Capel. Orbital calculators are everywhere nowadays. They're even used for things like airship navigation controls. Capel is currently the world's fastest information processor and has incredible versatility. I've heard some say it has as much knowledge as 3 to 4 big books. It can handle everything from structural integrity calculations to information searches. And so, to look up something, you first switch the panel here to search mode. This sends an orbital signal through the wiring and accesses the memory quartz, or memory orbment. Memory orbits contain large amounts of quartz that can manage light-based information. That way you can easily pull up any information you want, easy peasy. So it's magic. Yeah, pretty much. Does that make sense so far? Yeah, sure. Yep, totally. Wait, Estelle, impressive. It's such advanced technology that I'm struggling to follow along. Well, maybe one day you'll be as good as us. Okay, I lied, my bad. I'm completely clueless. Well, you don't gotta memorize how the mechanism functions. I'll switch the mode so you can try using the panel yourself. I mean, all you gotta do is you hit search, you type, internal combustion engine, and then it says error, field not found, and then you say, fuck! What did they call these back in the day? You're gonna get the hang of it soon. Go on, try using the panel yourself. Unless you're scared. Hey, how's the orbital calculator? Is it working properly? Judging by the gauges, it should be. Yep, the gauges are exactly where they're meant to be. Orbital calculator Capel system version 7.0. Central factory. Well, let's start at the top. History. Professor C. Epstein dies in the sovereign state of Le Mans. Professor Russel returns to the kingdom of the Pearl. He proposes the adoption of orbital technology and faces public scale. So he returned in 55. So that would mean they actually invented orbits more than 50 years ago then. Well, I guess they just said it's been 40 years since Russell introduced them to the Burrow, which I mean, I guess they could be like 48 years or something. Because basically it seems like Epstein, he invented the orbits and then he fucking died immediately. Which I don't... I mean, I guess it's always been kind of like implied that he died relatively soon after inventing orbments, but I didn't know they ever actually gave a date for it. Professor Russel returns to the key. Yeah, we read that one. Professor Russel forms a partnership with the Zeiss Clockmakers Guild. They established the Zeiss Technical Factory, which later became the Central Factory. 1160, King Edgar III provides significant financial support after inspecting the Zeiss Technical Factory. Professor Russel becomes the first factory chief. 1162, King Edgar III passes away. Queen Alicia II ascends the throne, and she will never let go with her iron bloody grip. 1164, the Langland Bridge is built. 1168, the first orbital airship, Calvatrava, is completed after 39 failed test flights. 1173, the supplying of technology to the Verne Company in the Republic and the Rhineford Company in the Empire begins. Zeiss Technical Workshop is officially renamed as Zeiss Central. I didn't know the lore is that they invented the first airship that early, though. The Laburo Orbital Ship Company is established. Airliner Lynn begins operations. 1177, airliner Cecilia begins operations. 1178, factory ship Leibniz is completed. 1180, the central factory is relocated, current building. An underground factory is constructed in the excavated section of Caldia Hills. 1182, factory chief Russell retires. Technical supervisor Murdoch is appointed as the new factory chief. A new division for natural science and medical research is established. Cruiser Eternia sinks in Calvert territorial waters. 1187. Crown Prince Judas and his wife pass away. 1190. Oh wait, no, that's part of 1187. So 1190, the Epstein Foundation, in collaboration with Laburo, announces the Orbital Network. 1192, the 100-Day War breaks out. The central factory is seized by the Erebonian military. Professor Russel develops a patrol ship at Leiston Fortress. The patrol ship achieves significant success in counter-offensive operations and becomes a key weapon for the Royal Army. 1193, a peace treaty is signed between the Borough and the Erebonian Empire. Orbment exports to the Erebonian Empire resume. 1197, Orbital Calculator Capel version 1 is completed. 1199, development of the high-speed cruiser Arcee begins. And 1202, the high-speed cruiser Arcee is completed. Yeah, what about when the savior of the universe, Estelle Bright, was born? That should be there in your history books. But this is really neat, though. Definitely did not read this originally. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of the sauce real quick. Alright. Okay, orbment. A term for all machines that extract orbital energy from septium and trigger various phenomena. Invented by Professor C. Epstein 50 years ago, their structure and gear movements cause quartz processed from septium to interact, resulting in countless different effects. Orbits not only have a variety of applications, but also have the ability to recover internal orbital energy over time. They are far more economically efficient compared to external or internal combustion engines. Which, of course, but the internal combustion engine lobby spent the next 50 years completely and totally resisting orbital energy, and as a result, orbital energy is not yet widely introduced throughout the continent. The crystal circuit refined and processed from fragments of septium. It serves as an energy source while also functioning as a device that induces various phenomena. However, it does not exhibit its effects unless set within an orbment. Septium. A group of 7 types of precious stones found across the continent. They are highly valued as gems and symbols of mystery. Since the invention of technology to process fragments of septium, sapith, into quartz, the value of septium resources across the nations have significantly increased. Orbital airships/airships, a pinnacle of orbital technology. They combine 2 major innovations to fly: large-scale flight devices and orbital engines capable of supplying massive energy. Modern versions are often equipped with high-performance orbital calculators to enable efficient energy transfer and precise vessel control. Small orbital ships under 20 arg in size are referred to as airships. Okay, I didn't know there was like an actual, you know, difference in the terms. A category of weapons powered by orbital technology. They are considered the mainstay of military forces in every nation. Orbital weapons include orbital guns and orbital cannons. Orbital guns focus energy on a spiral inside the barrel to fire small metal bullets at high speeds. Compared to gun-powered firearms, they hold more rounds and have adjustable power. Orbital cannon fire shells containing sealed energy, orbital rounds that detonate on impact. These cannons feature reduced recoil and customizable power output comparable to traditional explosive artillery. So easy even a child can wield them. Tactical orbments. Orbments designed to activate orbital arcs, roughly the size of a pocket watch. They are intricately and elegantly constructed. Ports designed for tactical orbments enhance the user's abilities when installed. Through the resonance phenomenon, the port synchronizes with the user, enabling magical energy to manifest via the intricate mechanisms inside the orbment. The flexibility of orbital arts comes from combining multiple quartz attributes and potentials to unlock various effects. Editor's note, not as cool as the radio though. Way less useful than the radio, obviously. Everyone knows the radio way cooler than the ability to shoot fireballs. No, I'm not still mad. Various vehicles powered by orbital engines. Due to being rather uncomfortable and slow, they are rarely used for passenger transport. Their primary use is short to mid-distance cargo transportation. I do think it's really funny. They're like, we invented a new type of engine and like immediately invented flight. And they're like, cars, they're okay. We didn't really put much thought into making those better. Drive orbment for transport vehicles. Quantity owned, unknown, storage location, underground factory entrance. Tell me about this ancient substance known as gasoline. Gasoline, a substance created by distilling and refining a naturally occurring liquid hydrocarbon compound, petroleum, used as fuel in internal combustion engines or as an industrial solvent. Republic produced gasoline, 20 medium tanks, location, orbit production factory. That doesn't fucking help me. That could be anywhere. Internal combustion engine, a motor that generates energy by combining fuel inside the engine. Compared to orbital engines, it is less economically efficient and has other issues such as noise and exhaust emissions. So it was never mass produced. Internal combustion, man, they never even gave the old combustion engines a shot. They basically like invented them and then immediately they're like, oh wait, here's the magic energy. Sounds like you found what you're looking for. Oh, this thing's like a magic treasure chest. They got monsters in it? The orbital calculator is far more advanced than I could have imagined. However, Professor Epstein, Professor Russell's mentor, was the one who originally came up with the idea. Only Professor Russell could have actually brought it to fruition. Well, I mean, Epstein probably could have done it if he hadn't fucking died. Only could be a little more level-headed. As they say, Helios doesn't give with both hands. By the way, a mechanic called Gustav is responsible for the engine rack. Happen to know where he is? Maintenance chief is in charge of the landing port too. You should be able to find him there. As for the gasoline, the orbit production factory in the basement is in the basement of the central factory. The staff there should be able to help you with that. We get the engine unit from Mr. Gustav and the gasoline in the orbit production factory. I'll mention it. Come back if you need anything else.
Whew. Thank the goddess I didn't break anything.
Don't say that. You're scaring me. Still, the Central Factory's technology is incredible. And it's amazing to think this might become commonplace someday.
Man, that would be crazy.
The maintenance chief is in charge of the landing port. You should be able to find him there. As for gasoline, the orbit production factory is in the basement of the central factory. The staff there should be able to help you with that. Alright, leave me alone. How's the thing doing, man? Crazy. Alright, let's okay, we should call it. next time we will head over to the landing port. And after we head over to the landing port, we will try and go down to the basement. See if we can find that arcane substance known as gasoline. Take a little leisurely walk around the factory city, the clockwork city as they call it. City of clocks. Yep. Just a nice casual, just don't rush it. This is how normal people walk every day. They walk this fast exactly to get where they need to go. So maybe next video, this is how fast we'll walk the entire time. Just, you know, call it realism. A little bit of realism. Alright, I'm Extremes87, sitting for the next part, and bye guys.